Welcome to Daily Gossip. You will get daily Hollywood and TV show updates here. Remember to subscribe for the latest videos. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most shocking moments in Emmerdale history. The stunning revelation that Dawn Fletcher pushed Joe Tate from a window at home farm. But is that really the whole truth? Let's unravel the layers of drama, emotion, and betrayal in this incredible soap opera twist that has left fans completely shaken. In the twisted world of Emmerdale, secrets are currency, and truths have a way of slipping through even the tightest cracks. Just when viewers thought they had seen it all, the show delivered a jaw-dropping revelation that rewrote the very fabric of an ongoing mystery: the fall of Joe Tate. A suave, calculating, and controversial figure at the center of numerous feuds, was more than just a dramatic accident. It was a puzzle begging to be solved. And now, fans believe they finally have their answer. Or do they? Because in the heart of Emmerdale, no confession is ever quite as simple as it seems. As the dust settles around the shattered glass of home farm, we are left with one startling declaration. Dawn Fletcher has admitted to pushing Joe Tate. But what does this confession really mean? Is she protecting someone? Or was this a moment of passion, fear, or retaliation that spiraled into a tragedy? The emotional weight of the reveal hangs over the village like a dark cloud. The entire arc began when Joe Tate was found barely clinging to life after falling from a window during a party at home farm. With partygoers in shock and rumors swirling, the question on everyone's lips was, who pushed Joe Tate? The immediate suspicion fell on Billy Fletcher, who has never truly escaped the shadow of his checkered past. The fact that Joe was caught kissing Dawn, Billy's wife, only added fuel to the fire. Billy was livid when he learned of the betrayal, and when Joe ended up injured, all fingers pointed toward him. The police were quick to act, arresting Billy and interrogating him with relentless fervor. But Billy maintained his innocence, claiming that he wasn't the one who laid hands on Joe. As his world began to unravel, it was Dawn who unexpectedly came to his defense, claiming the two were together at the time of the incident, providing him with a solid alibi. This sudden alibi threw the case into disarray. Why would Dawn so vehemently defend a man she had just cheated on? Why go to such lengths? The answer came in a shocking confrontation, a scene that left viewers gasping. Dawn, with tears in her eyes and guilt etched across her face, confessed to Billy that she was the one who pushed Joe. It was an emotional moment, not just for the characters involved, but for the entire Emmerdale fandom. For a character who has fought so hard for redemption, for family, for love, this confession struck at the very heart of who Dawn Fletcher is. But the soap community knows better than to take confessions at face value. What if Dawn isn't telling the full truth? Could she be protecting someone? Could there be another layer to this story, still hidden from view? Some fans have pointed toward a much younger and unexpected suspect, Clemmie Reed, the adopted daughter of Dawn. In a twist straight out of a psychological thriller, Clemmie may be at the center of it all. Though she wasn't present at the party during the fall, keen-eyed fans remembered that she had a chilling confrontation with Joe. Earlier in the day, Joe had confronted Clemmie in a disturbing scene, threatening her after she saw him kissing Dawn. Clemmie, terrified and angry, bit Joe in retaliation. This child, who has experienced trauma and is deeply protective of her adoptive mother, may have been pushed to act. Could it be possible that Clemmie returned to the party, hid in the shadows and lashed out at Joe in a moment of fear and fury? And this leads us to a heartbreaking possibility. Is Dawn covering up for her daughter? The maternal instinct to protect one's child is powerful. If Dawn truly believes Clemmie was responsible, her confession could be an act of sacrificial love, choosing to shoulder the blame to protect a child who wouldn't survive the trauma of being labeled a killer. It's the kind of selfless, tragic twist that Emmerdale is known for. But there's yet another possibility that no one can ignore. Was Joe Tate truly pushed? Or was it a struggle gone wrong? In the chaos of the moment, emotions ran high. Joe had manipulated Dawn, broken Billy's trust, and shattered the fragile peace that held their family together. Was it a deliberate push or a moment of defensive reflex? Dawn's admission may not paint the full picture. Perhaps she did push him, but in a moment where she feared for herself or for someone else. The tragedy here extends beyond Joe's injuries. This storyline has cracked open long-standing tensions within the Fletcher family. Billy, now reeling from Dawn's betrayal and the violent events that followed, must decide if he can ever trust the woman he once vowed to stand by. Dawn, haunted by guilt, must face not only the legal consequences of her actions, but the emotional scars it will leave behind, especially if Clemmie was involved in any way. And Clemmie herself, if she was a witness, or worse, if she played a role in the fall, she may carry the burden of this nightmarish night for the rest of her life. The fan reaction has been explosive. Social media erupted with hashtags like Shaq Justice for Billy and Calm Who Pushed Joe. Theories abound. Some viewers remain skeptical of Dawn's confession, convinced that someone else is hiding in plain sight. Could another villager have been lurking at home farm, waiting for an opportunity to take Joe down? Could someone like Kim Tate have had a hand in orchestrating the chaos, pulling the strings behind the scenes as she so often does? Others have speculated that Joe himself might not be as innocent as he appears. Could he have staged the fall? Was this a twisted attempt to frame someone else or regain sympathy? Though his injuries were real, the motive behind the incident may be more complex than we've been led to believe. What's clear is that this storyline has reignited Emmerdale's knack for blending interpersonal drama with psychological suspense. It's not just about who did it, it's about why and what comes next. For Dawn, this could be the end of the road or the beginning of a long journey through courts, confessions, and possible redemption. For Billy, it's a test of his strength and his resolve. And for Joe, whether he survives or not, his fall has shaken the village to its core. In the episodes to come, viewers are bracing for more twists. Will Dawn's confession hold up under scrutiny? Will the police believe her or dig deeper into the evidence? Could Clemmie's name be brought into the investigation, either by a witness or an overlooked detail? Will Billy forgive Dawn? Or will this be the final fracture in their already fragile relationship? As all eyes turn to the hospital and the home farm, every glance, every whisper, every new piece of information will be analysed and reanalyzed by fans hungry for truth. Emmerdale thrives on emotion, secrets, and the grey area between right and wrong. This storyline, centered around Dawn's alleged push, strikes a chord because it explores the depth of human vulnerability. Dawn isn't a villain in the traditional sense. She's a mother, a woman torn between passion and duty, between mistakes and responsibilities. Her journey from addiction to motherhood was one of the show's most moving arcs. And now she faces her most devastating challenge yet. If she is truly responsible, will viewers condemn her or feel sympathy for her tragic fall from grace? And what of Joe? A man with a long list of enemies, a manipulator, but also a man who clearly still has a hold on those around him. Will his recovery, if it happens, bring clarity or more chaos? Will he retaliate? Will he reveal a truth that no one expects? As Emmerdale continues to unfold this tense and emotional storyline, one thing is certain: this is more than just a whodunit. It's a study in guilt, redemption, loyalty, and the lengths people go to protect those they love, even if it means destroying themselves in the process. So what do you think, Daily Gossip viewers? Do you believe Dawn is telling the truth? Is Clemmie involved in ways we haven't yet seen? Could someone else, lurking in the shadows, be the real mastermind behind Joe Tate's fall? Or is this just the beginning of a much darker secret, waiting to explode? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more dramatic Emmerdale updates and deep dives into your favorite shows. This has been another emotional twist in the wild ride that is Emmerdale. Until next time, stay safe, stay curious, and keep watching.